The Goat-Headed Ghost, Introduction. The Runaway. In 2025, I bolted from home after Dad kicked me out. He's hated me since Lily died. Mom's a drunk now, lost to bottles. Things weren't always this way. Years back, I locked Lily in an abandoned school classroom to scare her. She was smart, fearless, my little sister. She got out, but I panicked and lost her in the dark. Glass broke, she screamed, I ran. Now at 17, with nowhere else, I'm back at that school. It's crumbling, empty. Night falls, fog rolls in thick. Stepping inside, something feels wrong, like someone's watching. My gut twists. I shouldn't be here. Chapter 2. The Day It Happened. A cold November dusk in 2021 settled over the abandoned school. The faint glow of a fading sun seeped through broken windows, casting long shadows across the cracked hallway. Toppled desks lay like fallen soldiers, their wood splintered from years of neglect. Old books and rusted lockers cluttered the space near a quiet stairwell, a silent testament to a forgotten place, stirring with unease I couldn't shake. I stood by the classroom door, air thick with dust and a chill no jacket could warm, trembling from a prank I couldn't undo. A secret tightened around me in a space I couldn't trust. My heart raced, a jagged rhythm matching faint creaks echoing through the walls, soft like whispers, stirring in my mind as a fear I couldn't place. It grew sharper as I gripped the doorknob, hands sweaty, shaking with dread I didn't name. She'll laugh, I muttered earlier, clinging to bravado, but unease stuck like damp fog, wrapping my thoughts as I pushed Lily inside. She was 8. Brave. I locked her in. Silence pressed heavy, a weight I couldn't shift, a mistake brewing with something I couldn't see, lurking in a school I thought was fun, alive with a pull I didn't feel yet. I grinned and ran down the hall. Her shouts muffled. "Let me out, Ben!" faded as I turned the corner. She was smart, she'd manage. Then glass shattered, sharp and loud. My smirk dropped. "Lily?" My voice cracked, swallowed by dark. I spun back, corridors stretched, dimming fast. My head fogged, panic rose. Which room? Doors blurred, shadows danced. Footsteps echoed. Not mine, soft and steady. I didn't believe in ghosts. Dad's yelling and Mom's bottles taught me reality. But my chest tightened. Fear real now. I grabbed a bat, old, dusty, heavy, left by some kid years ago. It felt solid, like I could fight. Shadows moved, tall and watching, but no one appeared. My hands shook. Who's here? No answer, just creaks growing louder. I bolted to the stairs, second floor, bat raised, breath short. Something was wrong, Lily. The glass, this place. It pulled me deeper. A day bending into terror I couldn't shake, the breaking sound and empty hall closing in with every step. Meanwhile, Lily banged the locked door, then stopped. She eyed the window, high and jagged, grabbed a chair, climbed, and smashed it. Glass cut her hand, blood dripped, but she crawled out, sharp edges tearing her sleeve. She circled to the back door, open, and slipped inside, hand red and dripping. Air shifted, stale and heavy, leading her to a room. Candles circled a chalk ring, neat and deliberate, not kids' play. A medallion sat inside, black, goat-headed, horned. She stepped closer. Blood fell, pooling, then grabbed it, smearing red across its face. Her head spun, vision blurred. A voice whispered, "Follow," low, not hers. She swayed, led deeper, steps quiet, knowing I was near, planning to scare me back. A game turned into a nightmare she didn't see. The cut hand and strange find drawing her to me, unaware. Chapter 3. The Strike That Broke. A cold November night in 2021, cloaked the abandoned school in suffocating hush. The faint gleam of my flashlight cut through the cracked stairwell, casting twisted shadows across peeling walls. Paint flaked like old wounds, a testament to years untouched. Broken chairs and a faded poster cluttered the landing, a quiet echo of a prank gone wrong stirring unease I couldn't shake. I stood frozen on the steps, air thick with rot, and a chill no breath could warm, trembling from a sister I couldn't find. A secret tightened around me in a space I couldn't trust. My heart pounded, a jagged rhythm matching faint steps echoing below, soft and real, stirring in my mind as a threat I couldn't place. It grew sharper as I gripped the bat, its weight heavy, shaking with dread I didn't name. "She's fine," I muttered earlier, clinging to denial. But fear stuck like wet mist, wrapping my thoughts as I faced the dark. Silence pressed heavy, a weight I couldn't move, terror brewing with something I couldn't see, lurking in a school I'd cursed, alive with a force I didn't feel yet. I climbed, second floor, bat raised, eyes darting. "Glass breaking, Lily?" It haunted me, my head spinning. Where was she? Shadows stretched, long and moving, but the hall stayed empty. Footsteps grew closer, my chest seized. "Lily?" My call lost in gloom. I didn't believe in ghosts, not then, but fear clawed me, raw and real. Downstairs, Lily crept, hand bleeding, medallion clutched tight. The voice pushed her. "Scare him!" Her grin weakened, dizzy from blood loss. She hid by the stairs, waiting, steps light. I reached the landing, bat high, heart racing. She jumped. "Boo!" Her laugh cut short. I swung, hard, panic blinding me. The bat cracked. Her skull gave. Lily fell, blood pooling, eyes wide, medallion dropping, black, horned, red smeared. My scream tore out. "No!" Knees hit the floor, her hand limp, my sister gone. The school pulsed, alive, watching her, blood seeping into cracks. A voice, not hers, laughed, low and dark, a night bending into nightmare I couldn't shake, the fatal strike closing in with every sob I let out. I dropped the bat, hands shaking. Her face still, too still. "Lily, wake up." My whisper broke, tears falling. The medallion gleamed, goat eyes staring. My fault, my game. Shadows thickened, air hummed, something woke. I ran out, past her body, into the night, home, screaming for help. Dad came, saw, roared. "You killed her!" Mom wailed, bottle in hand. Police took me, questions, then let me go. "Accident," they said. But I knew, her blood, that thing, it marked me. The school stood silent, holding her, a space alive with force I couldn't break, a night haunted by death I couldn't flee, waiting for me to pay. Chapter 4. The Home That Fell. A cold November dusk in 2025 hung over my crumbling town. The faint glow of streetlights seeped through fogged windows, casting dim shadows across our cluttered kitchen. Bottles rolled on the counter, a testament to years broken. Unpaid bills and a faded photo, Lily and me, cluttered the space near a silent sink, a quiet echo of a family lost stirring unease I couldn't shake. I stood by the door, air thick with booze and a chill no coat could warm, trembling from a life I couldn't fix. A secret tightened around me in a space I couldn't trust. My heart ached, a steady rhythm matching faint shouts from the hall. Dad's rage, stirring in my mind as guilt I couldn't place. It grew sharper as I gripped my bag, hands shaky, heavy with dread I didn't name. "It's my fault," I muttered, earlier, clinging to truth, but pain stuck like damp fog, wrapping my thoughts as I faced the dark. Silence pressed heavy, a weight I couldn't shift. sorrow brewing with something I couldn't see, lurking in a home I'd destroyed. Dad loomed, red-eyed. "You took her!" His fist slammed the wall. Mom swayed, bottle spilling. "Get out!" Her slur cut deep. Once we'd been close, Lily's laugh, Mom's songs, before I locked her in that school. After, Dad blamed me, Mom drank. Our house rotted. I was 13 then, 17 now, kicked out, bag packed. "Go!" Dad roared. I ran, fog swallowing me. Nowhere to go, but one place called the school. I walked hours, legs numb, its silhouette rising, cracked and dark. My prison. Stepping in, dust stung my nose, memories hit. Lily's scream, my swing. The air shifted, alive, watching. A creak upstairs, soft and real, my chest tightened. Who's there? No answer, just echoes, Lily's giggle. My head spun. I'd killed her, yet she felt near. The school pulsed, doors swaying, lights flickering, drawing me back to that night, a dusk bending into terror I couldn't shake. Family gone, closing in with every step. I moved, hall dark, shadows danced, my fault, all of it. Dad's hate, Mom's fall, Lily's blood, mine to bear. A chair scraped, slow, empty room, my breath hitched. Lily. Silence mocked me. The air hummed low, like that night, pulling me deeper. I'd run then, left her. Now I stayed. Nowhere else. Footsteps trailed, soft. Behind me I spun. Nothing, but the hum grew, alive, knowing me. My hands shook, keys from home useless here. Yet the school welcomed me. Its ghost, its killer. A shadow flickered, small, familiar. My sister. Guilt clawed me. I deserved this. A space alive with force I couldn't break. A dusk haunted by death I couldn't flee, waiting for me to face her. Chapter 5. The Ghost That Wakes. A cold November night in 2025 cloaked the abandoned school in suffocating dark. The faint glow of my flashlight pierced the cracked hallway, casting warped shadows across peeling walls. Desks leaned like broken, bones, edges sharp from years of decay. Torn papers and a rusted bell cluttered the space near a quiet stairwell, a silent echo of a past stirring unease I couldn't shake. I stood by the entrance, air thick with dust and a chill no coat could warm, shaking from a sister I couldn't save. A secret tightened around me in a space I couldn't trust. My heart raced, a jagged rhythm matching faint creaks weaving through. The dark, soft and close, stirring in my mind as a call I couldn't place. It grew sharper as I gripped my light, its beam shaky, heavy with dread I didn't name. She's gone, I muttered earlier, clinging to reason, but fear stuck like wet fog, wrapping my thoughts as I faced the gloom. Silence pressed heavy, a weight I couldn't shift, terror brewing with something I couldn't see, lurking in a school I damned. I stepped deeper, hall stretching, doors creaking open, slow, alone. A giggle, Lily's, soft and playful, my chest seized. "No," my whisper lost in the hum. Shadows moved, small and quick, then gone, my light caught nothing. The air pulsed, alive, watching. Lily? I'd run from home, Dad's fists, Mom's, haze, but here felt worse. Her ghost, my guilt. A plate crashed. Kitchen? I ran, empty, dust swirling. Her laugh again. Closer. Stop! My voice broke. Tears stung. I'd killed her. Accident, but real. Upstairs, steps echoed. Small feet. My flashlight died. Darkness swallowed me. I froze, breath short. A figure stood, second floor. Small, still, Lily's size. Hair. Long, my knees shook. "I'm sorry." No answer, just the hum, louder. The school shifted, walls bending, drawing me to her. A night bending into nightmare I couldn't shake, playful ghost closing in with every step. I climbed, stairs groaning, light flickering back, weak. She stood, end of the hall, facing away, dress torn. Lilies, my throat burned. "It's me." Her head tilted, slow, not right. Horns gleamed, black and huge, goat-like, blood dripped. Her hand, my scream caught. "No!" She turned, face hers, eyes black, smiling, wrong. The hum roared, medallion in her grip, red and alive. My fault, her blood, awakened it. Shadows stretched, huge, behind her, my legs locked, fear real, ghost not mine, a demon, hers. Now, a space alive with force I couldn't break. A night haunted by sister I couldn't flee, waiting for me to run. Chapter 6. The Chase That Ends. A cold November dark in 2025 wrapped the abandoned school in suffocating grip. The faint gleam of my dying flashlight cut through the cracked stairwell, casting twisted shadows across warped walls. Paint peeled, like dead flesh, a testament to years cursed. Broken desks and a faded map cluttered the landing, a quiet echo of a trap set trembling with unease I couldn't shake. I stood by the steps, air thick with rot, and a chill no scream could warm. Shaking from a ghost I couldn't face. A secret tightened around me in a space I couldn't trust. My heart pounded, a jagged rhythm matching faint hum weaving through the dark, low and alive, stirring in my mind as threat I couldn't place. It grew sharper as I gripped my light, its beam weak, heavy with dread I didn't name. "She's not her," I muttered earlier, clinging to panic, but fear stuck like wet fog, wrapping my thoughts as I faced the gloom. Silence pressed heavy, a weight I couldn't shift, terror brewing with something I couldn't see, lurking in a school I damned. I backed away, her, Lily, goat-headed, blood dripping, smiling, steps slow toward me. "Run." Her voice, not hers, deep and wrong, my chest seized. I bolted, hall twisting, doors slamming, shutting paths. Her laugh, sharp, chased me, horns scraping walls. My light flickered, darkness surged. I hit a classroom, door locked behind, trapped, like her. Years ago, my fault. Irony bitter, my breath short. "Let me out." My shout lost. Hum roaring, her shadow grew, huge, outside, knocking, slow and deliberate. My hands shook. Window, second floor, only way. I climbed, desk wobbling, glass cracked. Her voice, "Stay." Close behind. My head spun, fear blinding. Lily's face, demon's eyes. I smashed out, shards falling, cutting me. Her scream, shrill, not hers. Pushed me. I slipped, fell, 2 stories. Spine cracked, pain, dark. A night bending into nightmare I couldn't shake, chasing ghost closing in with every move. I woke, ground cold, legs numb, fog thick. Her shadow loomed above, window, goat horns gleaming, blood red, laughing. My scream silent, body broken. I'd escaped, hadn't I? Voices, real, called, "Help." People found me, days later, hospital, spine gone, paralyzed. My head screamed, Lily, goat-headed, watching. Always, my fault. Her blood, medallion, awoke it. Nurses hushed me, calm, but her eyes, black, stared from corners, hum soft, alive. My guilt, her curse, a space alive with force I couldn't break, a night haunted by demon I couldn't flee, waiting for me to fade. Chapter 7. The Mind That Breaks. A cold November dawn in 2025, or some endless haze, shrouded the psych ward in suffocating veil. The faint glow of a flickering bulb seeped through barred windows, casting dim shadows across sterile room. Bed straps lay loose from thrashing, a testament to nights lost. Pill bottles and a cracked tray cluttered the space near a silent wall, a quiet echo of a soul trapped, trembling with unease I couldn't shake. I lay paralyzed on the cot, air thick with bleach and a chill no drugs could warm, shaking from a ghost I couldn't escape. A secret tightened around me in a prison I couldn't trust. My heart raced, a jagged rhythm matching faint hum in my ears, low and constant, stirring in my mind as curse I couldn't place. It grew sharper as I stared at ceiling, hands limp, heavy with dread I didn't name. "She's here," I muttered earlier, clinging to terror, but madness stuck like damp fog wrapping my thoughts as I faced the void. Silence pressed heavy, a weight I couldn't shift, terror brewing with something I couldn't see, lurking in a mind I'd lost. I saw her, Lily, goat-headed, horns black, blood dripping, standing by the door, every night, smiling. My scream. "No!" choked, nurses ran. "He's seeing her!" Pills forced, my eyes burned, gray, hers, black, watching, my fault, her death, medallion, demon, mine. Spine shattered, fall from school, months rehab, body dead, mind alive, too alive. Her laugh, sharp, cut through drugs. Ben, soft, then die. Deep goat voice. My head spun, room warped, walls bled. She neared, horns scraping. My chest seized. "Stop," my whisper lost, hum deafening, her hand cold on me, medallion dropped, black, red, mine now, my scream. "Help!" Nurse is gone. Her face, Lily's, twisted, demon, my guilt, her curse, a dawn bending into nightmare I couldn't shake, endless ghost closing in with every breath. One night, quiet, her shadow loomed, huge, window shook, glass cracked. I screamed, paralyzed, couldn't run. She laughed. "You're mine," voice hers, not hers. My head split, dark, then light. I woke, floor, under window, body still, medallion clutched, black, horned, red. Nurses found me. How? I couldn't move. Something threw me. Her, Lily, demon, my fault. Her blood, awoke it, trapped me, took me, my mind gone, screaming, always. Her face, goat eyes, watching. A space alive with force I couldn't break. A dawn haunted by sister. I couldn't flee, gone. Yet here, forever, me, her, demon, done.